Yeah, trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. Wallets packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
That's right, guys. Let's shake it up. In 3, 2, 1. A bingo bango. A bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. Let's go ahead and get started. And let's see here. Very good. All right. So let me go ahead and bring this. We'll just do that. Let's see here. I should have checked that, but I didn't, and it's okay. It's this one. Of course, I was picking the wrong one. All right. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Here we go. Let's do this. This is the crypto bubbles. Right now we're on the hourly time frame. We're seeing green. Does that mean Bitcoin's going green? We have some that are red, and it's all hex. We got PLS, we got hex, we got pulse X, all X. Now that, to me, that just means that they went up earlier and now they're coming down. What goes up will come down. What goes down will come up, unless it's a rug pull. We have IP coming down. Let's go to the daily. And we have it here. Look at that. They went up 10%, 12.8%, 10.7% for those three that we just mentioned. Then, of course, we have IP probably somewhere here. Daily, it's in the green. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Today's been a great day, guys. Today has been a great day. Of course, sometimes you need that reassurance, because when everything's going bad, all your trades are going bad. You're entering a trade because it looks good, and then all of a sudden it just tanks. For what reason? Well, the market ends up doing something ridiculous. For example, we had the Bybit hack, and we have all these other hacks that happen, and we have all this FUD that happens, whether it's the economic news or just whatever it is. Your trades can be doing great. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it turns. And what you really need, in my opinion, is other voices that are saying the exact same thing, or maybe just somebody to say, you know what, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. This happens. If you want, you can buy on the dip. And of course, we're gonna go over how to buy the dip. I do several videos on how to buy the dip. If you're not watching my videos, guys, I strongly recommend you watch my videos. I have a lot of videos in here that's going to show you how to make money in this market. It really is. Do we win all the time? No, sure don't. We lose, but our wins are far greater than our losses. Here we have, now again, it all depends on your risk management. For me, I would rather not sell. I'd rather just hold it, and because I know it's going to come up. I know this. And it gives me the opportunity to add into my trades and lower my entry. Now, if you cannot stomach these losses, well then sell. However, man, we are so close, guys. We are so close. I'm gonna say hi to the chat in just a moment. So happy you guys are here. Absolutely love you guys. We do have several matter of fact, I have a member. Wait, did I not post it? I could have sworn I posted it. Oh well. Pays to be in the VIP, guys. Pays to be in the VIP. I could have sworn that I'll post it after the this video, but I did a video thought process on a particular coin that I think it's a higher market cap coin, so it's safer, but I think it's going to do really well, and of course with some leverage on there. But man, I could have sworn I posted it. But I literally do like 3 to 5 things all at once. Joe, stop with the excuses. But if you are a YouTube member, you have access to all these specialized videos that I do for the VIP, and I trickle them down to the YouTube members. The higher tier of membership, of course, the more you get, just makes sense. but I have a lot of videos in here that are going to help you learn how to trade, learn how to take care of, when prices come down, buy the dip. How do you buy the dip? Nobody tells you how. They just say buy it. How do you buy the dip? What time frame? Oh, we'll go over that in just a second. All right, so moving on. Crypto bubbles, we went over that. Let's look at the heat map. This is on the 12-hour time frame. Let's move this up so we can see it. Looking kind of boring, not gonna lie. Looking kind of boring. We have a lot. Right now, we're right in the middle. We are right in the middle, as Alex O. Crypto would say. This is the hot dog. We don't want the hot dog, we want the buns. Right now, we have the buns up here. 33.78 million, right at 97.5. And another one at 97.8. So we have it up here. We also have it down here. Which way is the market gonna go? We have it at 95.8 and also 95.6. So again, we're right in the middle, right in the middle. How do we trade this? Level by level. We don't know which way it's gonna go. However, if it breaks a level, it's more than likely to continue down that way unless it breaks its newly created level. And that's why I trade level by level. We can get an overall picture of what it looks, what might happen, but it can always reverse on us, whether it's going up or coming down. And that's why we are looking at these levels. And in order to identify these key levels, this is one thing that I show you, not only in the VIP, but also here. Ask me questions, guys. Ask me questions. Speaking about questions, don't know how that segues into this, but who was first? Who was first? Let's see. We got Jesse. Jesse was first. Appreciate you, Jesse, for being here. What? Who is this? We got a member. We got a new member. Kelly. Thank you, Kelly, for becoming a member. I greatly appreciate your vote of confidence in my teaching ability. It really means the world to me. It really does. So thank you, Kelly, very much. Kelly's a brand new member. You know what? Kelly gets an award as well. Round of applause for Kelly. Round of applause. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Very good. Now let's go ahead and see who was two. That's for you, Kelly. Let's see who was number two. Number two was Melissa. Melissa also gets a round of applause. She gets a second place. Close to first. So close to first. So close. So close. So close. All right. We got Angel. What? Angel was number three. Angel was in third place. Again, these are all so close together. So greatly appreciate you guys for being here. Very, very much appreciate it. Let's see here. Going down the list. Who else do we got? Yeah, the Hexkins were strong. Hexkins were strong. Let's see here. Going down the list. We got Kelly. We got Jesse. Very good. See, wow. Alts going up is Bitcoin dominance going down. What do you think? So I actually had that up. I had that prepared. In this show, this is what we're going to do. We're going to look at, of course, Bitcoin, like we always do. We're also going to look at the markets. We're going to look at total. We're going to look at also the psychology of the, how it has disbelief and euphoria and everything in between. We're going to look at that. In addition to that, we're also going to look at the other markets as well. We have Ethereum versus Bitcoin. We have total. Then, of course, we have total 2, total 3. We'll explain what those mean, how to look at them, why I look at them and why I don't. And it's going to be a great show, guys. It's going to be an amazing show. So if you haven't already, smash the like. Smash the like. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Checking everything out. Hey, we got Crypto Billy in the house. Now, Crypto Billy, we are going to be, I thought Crypto Billy is on right now, but we're actually going to be forwarding. He actually fixed it. He actually fixed it. So once we're done here, we're going to be doing a raid to Crypto Billy's. So just kind of give you a heads up. So this one, we're going to strictly stay our absolute best, trying at 1 hour so we can go to Crypto Billy's. It says, Crypto Billy says, be yourself. Don't conform. Be authentic. Try new things. Have fun. Don't accept negative belief statement and help others reach their goals. Giver's Gate. My man. Yes. So once again, we're going to try to wrap this up in 1 hour. Go over there to his. His actually starts at 5 as well. So I was going to move mine to 4, but I do so many things on the weekend that it's really difficult for me to do that. But let's see here, going down the list. I believe it's still at 5. I know I have it to where we end here and we go over there. We got Caesar in the house. What's up, Caesar? Caesar says, hey man, do you have a trade signal channel? Yes, I sure do. Now, not only is a trade signals channel, but I show you how to trade. I show you how to fish. For me, it's very important. If you just want to get setups, I have that for you. If you want to understand how I'm doing these setups, why I'm doing these setups, you're going to love the group also, in addition to the setups. But that's one thing that I strongly recommend everybody do is actually learn how to trade. Because once you learn how to trade, man, like it's fire. It is so much fire because now you have the ability to do this on your own. Now, of course, granted, there's a lot of learning that needs to be involved, but I give you the solid foundation to start. So here's my stuff. If you all want, make sure to send me a message, trade_intuition on Telegram. Here's my stuff. I give you the exact price. I don't say enter in this zone or buy the breakout, buy the retest. I do something that I don't think many groups do. I give you the exact price when to enter. I say add when the 15-minute time frame closes above this level. So it's very there's really no way you can mess it up. Really not. And then when I do, because I post so few, it's really easy to update the charts. So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. But yeah, if you want more information, how my group is different, send me a message. I'll let you know. Let's see here. Going down the list. We got Crypto Caveman in the house. Thank you guys for being here. So let's see here. Oh, what's today? Oh, well, today's Saturday, I guess. Well, anyway, well, we can still go over there so you can smash the like. How's that? When this finishes, we can go over there and smash the like. Let's see here. Very nice. All right. So let's go and get started, guys. First, Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. This is on the daily time frame, but I am very happy that Crypto Billy fixed where we can forward to him. So that's one step for the Billy Goat and a large step for Giver's Gain. I guess I'm all right. Moving on. So here we are on the daily. Now I went ahead and did this, and just to kind of simplify everything. Of course, we're going to bring up what we have. And what we have is a bunch of our drawings, our thought process, but just kind of erase everything and just look at this from a larger macro picture. Right now, we're doing well. Now, remember this image as well, because in just a moment, we're going to go to the different totals and Bitcoin dominance and everything else. And this is going to play a key factor into the psychology of the market cycles. We had this bear market. We have it coming up. We have it pulling back. We have it coming up. And we have a lower high at the moment. If we break this level on the daily time frame, let's go to the daily so we can see all this. If we break this level on the daily time frame, 92.5, in my opinion, this is a very key level. I mean, it's more of a zone, 91.7, 92.5. Regardless, this is a zone. If we break below this areas on the daily, candle body closes underneath, we have a very, very strong chance that we're going to pull back to this low volume node. Very strong chance. The reason is, well, if we come down, we have this is not really strong at 87, but it is a level of support. Then after that, we really don't have anything till this 76.8, and then stronger, very strong at 72.8. So just rest assured that if you are buying the dips, and we're going to go over how to buy the dips in just a moment. Everybody says that, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. I'm going to show you how to buy the dip. Buy the dip. So this is one thing we're going to cover. All right, let's see here. So that's what we're looking at. We really don't want it to break below. It's not looking strong. We've mentioned this multiple times. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame so we can see more of the candle bodies. and just see the high, lower high on the macro picture, the bigger picture, high, lower high, lower high, lower high. When we have this is the downtrend. You know, you can draw a trend line if you like, or you can just see it. High, lower high, lower high. And in order for us to be bullish, well, we need to cross the most recent highest point, which before it was this level. Now we broke it and we could not get a support bounce. We broke below. Of course, we all know what happened here yesterday. The hack heard around the world and it dumped the market. Did it have to? No. People just panicking. This is why it's very difficult to trade. If it was a program and we had series of numbers 01, 01, 01, you would know the next series is 01, 01, 01. However, we trade against people and people panic. Exhibit A, boom, come down. Now what we want to do is we want to buy the dips, and we're gonna go over that. 1 second. All right. Well, since Billy is not going live in 45 minutes. Oh no, he goes live at 5, but on Sundays. Since he's not doing that, I'm not so pressed for time. So I'm going to go over quite a few things, and we're going to do a degen play. Ooh, you guys are safe. You guys are safe. At first, the poll, ready to do some degen leverage trading. In the beginning, we had, yes, 71x leverage. And then now it's kind of reduced. So right now we're at 38% saying 71x leverage. Next we have which is 21x leverage with 21%. And then we have a 31%. Then we have no, don't do it at 23%. And then we have 8% saying yes, 47. So right now we have 71 in the lead. 71. Now I do love doing high leverage trades because you're in and out within a few minutes. The downside is you can lose really quick. The upside is you can win really quick. Oh, I'm in some trades. Hey, all right. Let me do this. Let me show small rectangle. I think this one. Yes. Now, of course, this was it is started out as a $10 account, and we worked it up. And these are all high leverage trades. This is my first time using low leverage. They're all high leverage trades, and because of that, it went from $10 to $25. It's a challenge. I went to $25 using high leverage, and my leverage is like 87x leverage, just ridiculous, just dumb. And went from $10 to $25, then back to $10, then $35, then $20, then $40, then $10, then $50, then $35. And now, just yesterday, I was like, you know what? In the beginning, I was doing higher leverage, and I was losing because it would just come down a little, 0.5%, boom, I stop. I close the trade, no. And then it runs up 4 or 5%. It's like, you know what? Let me just do on this one. Let me just do regular trades. So we have ETH, 18x leverage. It's up 84%. Bitcoin, we just entered that one today, earlier, maybe a couple hours ago. 30x leverage, because that one moves way slower, or much slower. And that one we're up 2%. And then BNB, that one is 18x leverage. Now this one, man, this one I would have killed it. The only thing is I was doing very high leverage. So because of the high leverage, I would close out the trade really fast on wins, close out the trades really fast on losses. And I think I won a few times, you know, high leverage. And then I forgot about it because I'm doing other things. And I go and I look, it's like, man, that sucker went up. I could have been like really at least 100% gains over that if I would just done 10x leverage, 18x leverage. But I think the highest it went was like 50 or 60%, but I could have well been over 100%. But because I was trying to get that greed, I was like, nah, not today. See here, Yeah, only 23 hours. Only 23 hours for that. Let me put this towards the top. What is it? There you go. Okay. One more time. Not sure where it's at. Get this. Oh. 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 There we go. All right. All right. So we're gonna look at the chat one more time, and we'll check in periodically on that because I have so many trades. Like I'm not gonna have it blocking the whole screen. Okay. So right now we're looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. We can see that we have lower highs until this. So this is giving us kind of like a bow. So now in order for us to remain bullish, we need to break this level. We need to break this level and bounce on it. This was the level that we need to break, and we did, but we didn't bounce on it. We were teeter-tottering back and forth, back and forth. So just kind of give you a heads up. We did come down here, and now this was the dump, and I made a voice message in my VIP group, and I let them know. All right, so buying the dip is important. These are opportunities. This is when you want to enter trades. If you have money on the side, you don't want to put all of it because it could continue to come down. Now, how do we buy the dip? There's a question. How do we buy the dip? Well, let me show you. This is how you buy the dip. So let me go ahead and take this watermark off. Everybody says buy the dip. Nobody that I know of ever explains buying the dip. Price is coming down and down and down. And then you're like, oh, let me buy the dip. All the influencers are saying buy the dip. Let me buy the dip. So you buy right here. Here's where you buy. And then what happens? Keeps on dipping. And then it does this number. Oh, let me buy the dip. All the influencers are saying buy the dip again. Let me buy the dip. Then you buy the dip. And then what happens? Here's where you buy. Again. Like, are you kidding me? I'm out of money. I don't have any more money to buy the dip. And now, what do the influencers say? Buy the dip. Come on, buy the dip. You don't know how to buy the dip? Come on, buy the dip. You buy the dip. All this time, you're losing money. Now, if you have this as a plan, let's just say, for example, price did this number and it broke this level. You enter the trade and you say, you know what? I think it's going to probably retrace. So I'm going to have my lower entry right here. This is fine. This is you with the plan. Hopefully because of a golden pocket or because of major support, further on to the left, you're like, this will be a really nice area for it to bounce. And let's say it comes down here and then it continues lower. Okay, not a problem. Let's say you have another entry much lower, say 50%. Maybe it's a low market cap coin. And this is another great area to look for a bounce. So instead of monitoring this coin, you bought it in here, you're scaling in. You didn't put 100%. You put a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit more here. Now, if this is your plan, this is great. Do you continue to buy as it's going down? No. You have to wait. Now you have to wait. So now the person who had a plan of lower entries and the person who has a plan to buy the dip, now they're in the same spot. What spot is that? That spot is right here. Price is coming down. People are saying buy the dip. You don't buy it. Why not? Because the rule is we need to create a high. Then we need to break that high. For example, we're doing this, and then it comes up, and then now look what we just did. We just broke that high. This is when we enter. Do we enter 100%? Nope. Why? This is the possibility of the beginning of the reversal. We don't know. We need, excuse me, we need more confirmation. Well, how do you get more confirmation? You get more confirmation by having higher highs and higher lows. So you put 50% in here, and now it's going up. You enter here, you're good. Because it could have easily continued doing this number. And then now you wait. And now it's breaking this one. Now you may say, you know what? I bought here and it tricked me. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait about 12 hours, see what happens. And then it does this. I was like, oh, okay. I'm in good shape because it's here. Versus it coming down more. And it's like, man, I'm glad I waited. So now since this is your highest point, now you have to wait for it to break this level. Regardless of any other highs here, this is the safer one. Now, with all this being said, let me go ahead and delete all these drawings that I just did. Now, with all this being said, this is the most important part. What time frame? Ooh, bet you didn't think of that question. Bet you didn't think of that question. This is what you want. This is how you buy the dip. So in order to buy the dip, the price action must break its previous high. Now, if you have a high, and then a high, and then a high, and then a high, and then it breaks, you don't want to enter here. Why not? This level is very close. This level is very close. This is the level you want to break. So that's a pro tip. Now, to get to the question, what time frame? If you enter on a lower time frame, let's say, for example, the 15-minute, you have a much higher chance of fake outs versus let's say, 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame, the chance of fake outs are reduced. So depending on your risk management, you can say, you know what? I'm going to do the 15-minute time frame. I understand I have a higher probability of fake outs, but I have, if it succeeds, I can make a lot of money versus the 4-hour, which it reduces the amount of fake outs, but I got to wait longer. I got to wait at least 4 hours, if not 12 hours. So here I make less money. Now here's again with the risk management. If you do the 15-minute time frame, you understand that it could roll over. And if it rolls over, not a problem. You wait again, 15-minute time frame, breaks the level, you can enter again or add to your entry. On the 4-hour, you would actually see this as a wick. And you know, oh, it didn't break my candle of my previous high. This is what it needs to break. Now, other people have a bunch of fancy words for this. I just keep it super simple. Candle body needs to break above this level. Plain simple. So to answer the question, how do you buy the dip? Has to break a newly created high. If they're very close together, you want to go to the highest point. Next question is what time frame? That depends on you. Lower the time frame, higher the profits, but the greater the chance of fake outs. Reduce your fake outs, higher time frame. You also reduce your profits. However, your profits are constant versus something that is very volatile. You know, here you can win, then the next time you lose, the next time you win, next time you go faked out. So this is very wishy-washy. If you want something that's more stable, well, then you go to the 4-hour time frame. All right. So if you enjoyed that concept, definitely put a +7 in the chat. If you love the content, put a +7 in the chat. If you always hear buy the breakout, buy the retest, buy the dip, you always hear those phrases, but you never hear the whys or the hows. Put a +9 in the chat. And that's what I do here. I show you, I give you the experience. I don't read a website and then just regurgitate the website. Oh, well, you want to buy the dip? Yeah, buy the dip, buy the dip. Whenever I say anything, I always try my absolute best to explain what it is. And if for some strange reason I don't, let me know. Hey Joe, when you said buy the dip, like what is that? What is the dip? I don't understand. Because to me, that is extremely important. Because anybody can say words, but if you can get it from here to here to here, and I'm pointing at the screen, like what use is it? Like this is something that is extremely important, and just knowing this information right here will make you money. I guarantee it. I'm not a financial advisor. I never give financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I give you my experience. I don't give you stuff I found on a website. I don't show you a picture and say here. I don't say it's complicated. I show you the experience of how to do what I do. That's that. All right. So let me, let me catch up on the chat. There's a lot of chat that if there was any questions, I'm gonna probably, because this thing, it's very, it moves up the questions. So here, thank you, Jesse, for doing Billy Gold Tales channel. Yeah, so everybody subscribe to Billy Gold Tales. Dude is an absolute beast. He has an X space on Twitter, X, and every Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and he absolutely kills it. He has a lot of successful people on there. He has a lot of people that show you like how to, just everything, business, ethics, just everything, dude. Like you definitely have to watch that. Let's see here. But I really like when he does a stream both on YouTube and X, because for me personally, YouTube, like I can turn it up and down, versus on X, I gotta go to the main screen. Anyway, let's see here, going down the list. See, just a sub in the house. What's up, my friend? We got CJ in the house too. See, hey Joe. See here. Hey Joe, can you look at Peanut and Turbo? Yeah, definitely. So we covered by the dip, and today is the 22nd, 25. By the dip. We covered that one. Let's go to Turbo. This is the first one that I'm seeing. So if you had one above that, let me know. Turbo and Peanuts. Okay. Turbo has one of the nicest 15-minute cup and handles. Oh, awesome. See here. Going down the list. Yeah, so tomorrow's show for sure. I'll probably start it like at 4:30. So give y'all a heads up. Maybe even at 4. I'll try my best. It's just I do a lot of stuff on the weekends. I do a lot of stuff every day, but weekends, yes. Let's see here. See, ARC, okay, CJ, thank you, CJ, appreciate you, man. So ARC, we'll look at that one as well. Also in a Metis trade, swing long. Okay, Metis. This is crypto billing. Okay. Yeah, definitely, guys, hit the like. See, Crypto Billy says, Joe, looks and sounds familiar. Very nice. Very nice. See here. Yeah, thank you, Jesse. Don't get scammed by these dumb bots. It's just ridiculous. Do not get scammed by those dumb bots. See here, don't fall for the 618 retracement in the sharp downtrend. Yeah. So here's a question, because I see this a lot of times. People will, do the fib retracement, and I love the fib retracement, but they'll do the fib retracement and they'll say, this is where you want to buy the 618, blah blah. For me, I see those as areas of possible bounces. It's never like a buy, because it's an area where it could bounce. I'm always waiting for the actual bounce, and then I enter, because now I have a higher chance of it continuing. It could still roll over, but instead of just putting it there at the 618 or 786, because it can just keep on dumping. So for me, I I used to be really risky. Now, of course, on leverage, I like playing around, but I used to be really risky when it came to these trades. And I would just have my lower, 618, so 0.5, the 786. No, now I wait. I set my alerts there and I wait. All right. So here, peanut turbo. Okay, we saw that one. And one on the list. All right. Can you look at AVAX? Yes, definitely. AVAX. All right. Very good. So did we cover Bitcoin? Let me go here. This is everything I see on Bitcoin. So when we were here, let's go ahead and do this one. So just know, retracement. Okay, this is the most updated one because the other one was only from here, but then we went higher. So this is the 618 right here, and then it went all the way down to 786. So when the price was here, it was in our liquidity zone or selling pressure, or I mean, there's so many different names for this stuff. It's ridiculous. I don't know why people have so many names, but just look at it. It's a wick. What does a wick tell us? So what I do is I show everything in the most simplistic form. I get all the complicated stuff and I just break it down. What is a wick on top? Selling pressure. Okay, this is an area of selling pressure. Could it break above? Sure. We have a higher chance that it breaks below, or at least gets rejected one time, maybe even twice before breaking through. Sometimes third time's a charm. You know, it's literally level by level. So price came up here. I said more than likely come down to probably at this time, this was, I believe, the golden pocket top, 0.5. Then come up, come down, come up, come down. We don't want it breaking this. We don't want it breaking this. Well, this didn't happen yet. But instead, it went up and it broke our level, creating another wick. Again, sell pressure. And then this is when that dump happened. Dump happened, started coming up. I believe I think I waited for the 1 hour. So on this, I saw the price coming up and it's like, let me just wait. And it started coming up a little bit more. And of course, then I went to the lower time frames and then I bought the dip. But now this is very high risk, 5-minute time frame, very high risk, you know, breaking this level, this is our highest level. And then we could enter here, but extremely high risk because everything just dumped. So another thing that I do here on this channel is I show you either what I did or what I would have done in the moment of the trade versus what I see. If I see that it went up, I'm not going to say, oh, I would have entered here because I see that it went up and look at me, I know how to trade. No, I show you what I would have done in the moment. And, all right. So here, I believe this was one of my entries. I entered long, very high leverage, 87, I think. And it was coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down. I sold. I was like, man, that's enough already. I sold. And they came out. And then, I mean, I'm missing out on all this. I literally missed out on so much. So I was like, all right, fine. Let me not do super high leverage. Let me just do regular leverage. And then I forgot where I entered again, maybe here or somewhere. I don't even remember. What was my price? Bitcoin 96,451. Yeah. So my entry was 96,451. So here, 96,451. Oh yeah. So so it came down and then it broke out again. So what I'm looking at is I'm looking for it to come down to here. So what I always do is I'm always level by level. And not only that, but we had this really nice run up. It started to come down. I didn't short. I'm looking at for it to come down here and then bounce. I want to buy the bounce. I don't want to short it and then flip because I'm pretty sure the market's going to recover. I don't know though, but if it breaks below this level, okay, let me start shorting. This is a key level right here. And the reason it's a key level is because it went up, it came down, it stopped. It stopped the momentum. Then it came up and nothing's crossed this level again. So once it crosses this level, 5-minute time frame, now it may be rolling over. So then it comes down here, and I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna probably come down here, probably bounce in this area. I'm looking for a bounce in this area, and then it stopped. And it comes up, broke this level. I'm watching it. And then it kind of went sideways a little bit. Then it's here. I was like, okay, let me go and enter. I started seeing this move. I was like, let me enter. You know, it might come down, hopefully not this far, but maybe to here, and then come up again. And sure enough. So again, this is a leverage trading account that I have. It's more of a challenge, and it's a high leverage challenge, like 80, really like a 70 plus leverage challenge. I'm averaging like 87x leverage, and I win and I lose. I mean, you saw it. I went from $10 to $25 in 2 days, then to, I think it was like $30, then to $10, then to $40, then to $10, then to $50, and to $35. And then now we're here. And on this one, we're pretty much the same where we're just at. But, you know, if it breaks this level, okay, well, hopefully it doesn't break this level. But I do think, you know, long term, we're going to be doing this bounce. Hopefully. I don't want to see it coming down. All right, moving on. Joe, you talk too much. I just try to give a bunch of information. So now, let's stay on track. Let's look at this. Let us look at this. This is, can I put this over? Yeah. So this is the psychology, the cheat sheet, psychology of market cycles. So we have a disbelief. I'm not sure if y'all can see it. We have disbelief, where this is the bear market. It's like, man, I can't believe this. This is crazy. How much longer do we? But this happens all the time. Now, my biggest downfall, which I will not do ever again, is not buy in the bear market. I kept on seeing my buddies who bought in the bear market, and I would ask them how their trades are doing. They're down 60, 80%. Like, oof. So nah, I'll wait. And next month, I'll wait. Next month, I'll wait. Before you knew it, it was already, before you know it, before you knew it, it was already a halving. It's like the halving, oh crap. So just to let you know, we have disbelief, then we have hope, because it's starting to go up. Then we have optimism. Hey, this is really happening. Let's go, let's bull run. Then you have belief, because, well, people are making money. Now, granted, throughout all this is not just straight up. It's up and down, sideways, up, higher lows, higher highs. Then you have the thrill. This is when it's like you're telling everybody, guys, crypto, I told you, man, I'm killing it. Look at all these commas in my portfolio. It's amazing. Guys, you got to do this. Then euphoria. I'm a genius. I cannot lose. Any trade I get into, I win. I could literally pick any coin and hold it for a week, and I'm up 60%. I'm so smart. Man, not only that, but my Uber driver was talking to me about crypto. And my pizza delivery person asked me if I heard about, Doge wears hats and winks with one, arm up coin. He asked me if I knew about that coin. And I was like, no, I haven't heard of that one. Dude, my friend, he made $10,000 from $1. What? That's euphoria. That is when you get out. Now, I have a story. Story time. Last season, I knew this. Everybody tells you all the time. When your grandma starts asking you about crypto, or your neighbor who, never talks to you but knows you're in crypto starts asking you about crypto, that's when you get out. I know this. I knew this last season. But I tell you what, I always felt like an outsider. because I'm telling everybody about crypto during this phase, not this phase, but this phase. Telling everybody about crypto, telling them that, you know, you can invest $100 and it'll turn into $1,000, you know, give it a few months. That's what happened to me, blah, blah, blah. And nothing. 8 months go by. Then finally, I had 3 people at one time. Joe, dude, man, I'm making money, man. You know, I always heard you talking about crypto, but I really didn't want to, you know, talk to you about it. But I would hear you. And I did what you said. I got, you know, the apps, blah, blah. And dude, I made so much money, man. So I was just so happy that I had somebody to talk to that wasn't, you know, on the internet, but like a real life person. And it's like, dude, I told you, man, we're high-fiving and everything. I mean, we're just, dude, how much money did you make? Man, that's killer. But that's when we should have gone up, or I should have sold, but I didn't. I was just so happy. 1 week later, November 21st, never forget it, boop, everything came down. Everything 1 week later. And I was like, man, the signs were there. Didn't do it. So this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at. All right. This is total. This is everything. This is Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the alts, all the meme coins, every crypto. Here it is on the weekly. This is the disbelief section, which is the bear market. This is the bear market. Then we have hope starts coming up. This is our hope. This is just my interpretation of it. Other people can have it completely different. This is just my interpretation of it. Then we have hope comes up. Kind of go sideways a little bit. Then we have optimism. Man, this is straight up. This is, I can't believe it. Like, this is amazing. We're doing it. This is your optimism. And of course, with us, you come down and then you go up again. So then it starts coming down. People taking profit, doing exactly what you want to do. Buy low, sell high. And then the belief/thrill comes in. Wow. This is amazing. And this is what we saw. This was when everything started running up and the coins were doing really well. Of course, this is everything. This is everything. And this is what we saw. And then now I don't want this to be true. My heart skips a beat every time I think about this. But if we have the pullback on Bitcoin, let's go to the daily. Let's look at this. If we have the pullback of this area that we had mentioned just a little bit ago, around 95-ish area, 92-ish area, 91.8, 92.5. If we have this break and we come down to our area of interest, which would be our low volume node, if we come down to this, now notice this, how this looks very similar to what we were also looking at. If this comes down, everything's going to come down. Everything's going to come down, and it's going to be horrible. So there's always a plus and a minus to everything. I don't want to do hopium. Now my channel probably would get like 1,000 views if I did hopium. I give you reality. Now, here's our golden pocket from here to here. This is our golden pocket. If I were to pull from the absolute lowest of the bear market to the high, we're looking at around here. Now this is trillions. This is money. This is money that's in the market right now. And I really don't want to see it around the 2 trillion mark. That would devastate. If you think your coins can go lower, 50, 60, 70% lower. But Joe, they just went down 70%. They'll go down another 70%. Like, they're going to keep on going down if we break the level on Bitcoin and it goes into that area of interest, the low volume node. If that happens, I do believe that we're going to come in here to the golden pocket. Now, again, this is the overall. These aren't prices. These are the overall market cap for the entire crypto space. I believe we're going to come down here to the golden pocket, about 2.7 trillion to maybe 2.45 trillion. Come in here before we bounce up, and go into the euphoria stage. And in this euphoria stage, man, talk about an increase. So if we come down here to the golden pocket, we're looking at good 100% to maybe 130% increase on the market cap for crypto. Now, some people say that we might go to 5 trillion. I'm really hoping for 7. So let's just kind of do it in the middle, 6. This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna look at the chat in just a moment, guys. Look at the chat in just a moment. Let's see here, what else? Okay, so what could bring us down here? Well, if Bitcoin comes down, well, what can drive Bitcoin down besides the market makers? This information right here. This is scary, and I posted this in the VIP group as soon as it came out. Of course, we've already heard about it, but I posted this again in the VIP group where President Trump says he's going to go with Elon Musk and inspect Fort Knox, the gold reserves. So I would like to know in the chat, do you believe that the US has the amount of gold it says it has at Fort Knox? Put a yes, it does, or no, it doesn't. If you say yes, it does, when I get you that part of the chat, I will see that you say that you mean yes, we hold the gold, or no, we don't hold the gold. In my personal opinion, we don't hold it. In my personal opinion, we'll be lucky if we hold 50% of the gold that we say that we do. In my personal opinion, a lot of people are saying no, and I agree with you completely. Could we have it in there? Sure, but why hasn't it ever been audited? Or at least lately? When was the last audit? I don't even, nobody can go in there. Does anybody know when the last audit was? Can y'all Google that? When was the last audit of Fort Knox gold reserves? I would like to know that, but do it in a complete sentence if you do find it. But I put on here, if we don't have all the gold that we are supposed to have, it's going to cause panic. And it will, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong. So get ready for more dips. Now, this video was very important on how to buy the dips. This is going to make you so much freaking money. Like this video should be, like a charge. The only charge that I do is make sure you smash the like, make sure you share out the channel, make sure you tell people about this channel, to where I just don't say buy the dip, buy the breakout, buy the retest. This is boring. Anybody can do that. Anybody. Believe me, I've seen a lot of anybody's. Anybody can do that. But to give you the exact precise way on how to do it, well, that's coming to this channel. I do this every single day, multiple times a day. There's times where I stream 5 times a day. That's why my throat hurts so much. 1953 and 1974. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. If we don't, be a great long gold trade. Yep. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see here. And then I just, told my team that, we're going to look back at these moments. We're going to look back at these moments, and I'm going to proudly say I was in that when we were in the mud, when we were in the trenches, when we're getting, dirt and mud and everything splashed on our face. And it was kind of hard to see it sometimes because, like, we know the goal. We know what's going to happen. We know we're going to make an insane amount of money, but we got to go through all this windstorms and thunderstorms and just horrible weather to get there. And then when we get there, we're going to appreciate it just that much more because of all the stuff that we had to go through. And that's just life in general. Let's just say somebody gives you a car. Yeah, sure, you're grateful. But let's say you had to work really, really hard and saving a whole bunch of money, and you buying parts and pieces, and you're building the car and you're fixing the car because you got it super cheap because it doesn't work. and then you put all this love and care and everything into it, your blood, soul, tears, everything. And then now you're able to drive the car and may not be look good compared to other cars, but man, you're proud of that car because that's your car. You went through all the heartaches of, man, why didn't it turn over? And then there you go. That's what we're in right now. I was like, why aren't we making money? Well, some of us are, some of us aren't. And here's the thing, like, you will make money. Just stick with it, guys. Stick with it. Right now, the market makers, they want to shake you out. That's their goal. That is their job. Our job is to stay vigilant, is to stay with this, have stop losses, or if the price is going to come down, scale in, go in lower, but after it breaks a high. All right. See here. Allset says, doesn't matter. My future great grandkids are going to call me the GOATs. Love it. I love it. I agree. Gonna catch up with the chat really quick and see here. We got those. Good. Okay. Awesome. All right. Almost done with the chats. See here. Kelly says, do you think we're going to close the CME gap? I already don't look at the CME gaps. 95.3. It's going to come down. Let's go to the 4 hour. Next question is, Joe, why don't you look at the CME gaps? They can get filled and they can't. There's a lot of CME gaps that haven't been filled and the price just kept on going up. But if the price comes down, it's going to fill them. Yeah, to me, it's, how do I say this? Like, for me, it's just, I want to say, but it sounds ugly. But I don't mean it to be ugly, and I don't mean it to be disrespectful or anything. Let's say we have candle here, and then we have more candles. So this is our gap. Now, if price continues to go up and then it retraces, here's a gap that was not filled right here. Now, if we're losing this level, then we lose this level, and then it comes down this way, well, now it got filled. There's nothing saying that we're going to fill this. If the market makers want for the price to come down, they will bring the price down. If they find that we can have more liquidity built up top based off of the bullish momentum, then it'll go up. So for me, I don't look at gaps, the CME gaps, because there are so many that have not been filled. So many. And that's because the price just kept on going up. And then there's so many that eventually do get filled a year later, 8 months later, because we came down. And the way I see it, we just went down, and it just so happens that we filled that gap. But we didn't come down for that gap. In my opinion, I could be completely wrong. There's a lot of times where I am, but in my opinion, I just keep it simple. I trade what I have on my chart. And on the 4 hour right now, I expect it to come down. What'd you say, 95.3? I don't think we're gonna come down this low. At least I hope not. I mean, I would expect this to come down. So here's the thing. Notice I have this, so let me take this off. Notice I have this here, come down, come up, come down, come up. So right now, my thought process is this might be our bounce, because what I was looking at is a break of the lows. This is what I'm looking at, break of the lows. Right now, this is our low. So if we come down and break this low, this is back on. If we come down, and we should come down, if we come down, this is my new thought process, and every day it's not changing, but it's using the available data that we have now, because now we have more data, more candle body closes, to see where we might go from here. Because of this nice bounce that we had, I would expect it to come down to about here, and then come up, breaking this level. I don't want it breaking this level. If it breaks this level, yes, we will fill that CME gap, and more than likely we'll come down here to this level and maybe hopefully bounce. But it just depends on what's going to happen in the next, I'd say 12 to 24 hours. Are we going to pull back and bounce, or are we going to break this level? But nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody. All right. So here we miss a like. Can everybody check? Yes. Everybody check it, guys. Let's do 100%. You guys are the best, man. I'm so very honored to be a part of y'all's crypto journey. And most people here, they know how to trade, but they're here supporting what I'm doing. And I appreciate you greatly. I really do, guys. See here. All right, we got 100%. We got 100%. Love it. Let's see here. CJ says, honestly, if you turn log off, I don't have log on, and zoom out, it looks like we are at a cycle top. So, and here's the thing too. Let's go to Bitcoin. And I don't like this. I really don't. I don't like this so much. Let me show you what I don't like. So in reference to cycle tops, where's all this? All this crapperoni. All right. Now, what I was looking at before was so we have this right here. This was our high in 2021. This was our all-time high in 2021. Everything is pushed forward due to the halving, all-time high prior to the halving. That's never happened before. Everybody knows the story, right? What if everything was pushed forward? What if this right here, I hate saying this, don't make me say it. Don't make me say it. I think you're gonna make me say it. What if this is this? And this is this. Don't make me say it, guys. Don't make me say it. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I was determined that this was going to be my season. I was determined. Now, can we make money going short? Yes, 100%. And as soon as we cross this level, my team and we will be killing it on the shorts. Could we be short now? Sure. But I'm waiting for certain signals to go off first. I really don't want this to be true. Now, if it is true, that's okay. Because guess what? As soon as it crosses, it's on the weekly time frame, this area about, but Joe, all the numbers are always different. It's not an exact precise number. It's a range. But as soon as we cross this, there's an extremely high chance that we might come down all this. Now, granted, the market makers know what we're thinking. They know everybody and their grandma is going to short once this happens. So do not be in a lot of shorts. Once this short happens, the market makers will more than likely continue break lows, and then out of no rhyme, reason, anything, they're going to shoot it up, in my opinion, to liquidate everybody who is in shorts, or to stop out everybody. Hopefully your stop losses are in profit and you're taking profit on the way down. But our goal is to come here. But the market makers know that, and they may flip it right away. And then maybe come up here and then, oh, everybody's going long, boom, wreck everybody again, until they're happy with how much they made. So just be very careful, guys. It's going to get scary before it gets better. But this is my thought process as well. I really don't want to see this. And now, if this is the start of the bear market, so we always have to be thinking of all this stuff. If this is the start of the bear market, well, then guess what? We're going to make the most amount of money. We're going to make more money in this bear market, if this is the bear market or start of, we're going to make so much money in this bear market versus the money we were anticipating in the bull run. We're going to make crazy amount of money, crazy amount of money. So just, you know, have that in mind. All right, see here. See, that's why I love to zoom out and front run price action. There you go. That's a tip from Jesse. You know, Jesse has more risk. Because he has more risk, he has more gains, potentially. But yeah. So here. It almost looks like Bitcoin is about to go to zero. Not quite. Not quite, CJ. See here. Yeah, so everybody's saying that no in reference to the gold reserves. I'm right there with y'all. I'm right there with y'all. CJ says, yes, we hold the gold at least 90% because we took gold from everybody. That's true. We did take gold from everybody. And to me, I think that was like the most ugliest thing that the government did. Like they forced people, regardless if you wanted to or didn't, like you were forced to give up your gold. That was horrible. See here, it was going to be somewhere, not 4 knots, probably spread around, yeah. Okay. And we said this earlier, we mentioned this, thanks to Retromite Tech. Middle name is Research. I see here, Fort Knox has undergone unlimited audits over history. The last notable being in 1953 and September 1974. That's like almost 50 years. Was it 50 years? Probably. See here, going down the list, Okay. Use BLX 3 minutes. Don't know what that means. Feels like we hit the double top, but yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying too. I mean, I saw this too, and this could be something like this. But just know that we're gonna be making money either way. And if you're a more riskier trader, we can do higher leverage. If you're a lower risk trader, you can do a 2x, 4x, 5x. The main thing is to know how much you can lose on a trade. That's the main thing. And of course, I go over this in great depths in my VIP group, you know, and I try here too, but I try not to teach so much leverage on the YouTube, not to trick people to go to my VIP, not to do that. But mainly the people who watch my channel, they're newer traders. And the easiest way to get wrecked is leverage. And people who know how to trade, they get wrecked on leverage already. And if you have less skills than skillful traders, your chances of getting wrecked are like astronomical. That's the word, if I'm saying it right. All right, moving on. So here, not 3M, just M, monthly. Okay, don't know what you're talking about. This stuff. So here. Yeah, we're gonna get to these coins in just a second. I know I'm taking a long time. I'm horrible. Here. Going down the list. Jesse says, 3 months, Joe. Okay. Offset says, Joe, you'll enjoy looking at BLX versus, oh, okay, for the analysis. Okay, so BLX. Yeah, now that you say that, do I have that saved on here? BLX, I sure don't. So there's a BLX. I believe it's this one, right? So let me save this one. Save markets. And just up. All right. So this is the Bitcoin Liquid Index. We We'll go over that more than likely next time. See here. See, I would cry if this is the top because I closed my short from 108. Well, we can always do another one. Okay, so very good. Also it says first one, now 1 month. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's go to these are some coins I'm looking at. Let's go to virtuals. Let's go to this one. Virtuals was looking good and start coming down. First one is Turbo. Turbo. If you're still here, guys, put a +1 in the chat. If you are still here, put a +1, I believe. And of course, smash the like. All right, so let's look at the daily. Let's look at this. We were looking at here. We're just come up, come down, go up. And it did bounce off of this zone right here, but let's go ahead and clear everything up. 21 drawings down the drain. Get out of here, 21 drawings. Okay. So now what I'm doing, I'm looking at on the daily. Let's make sure that our watermark is on. If you're ever curious on the time frame that I'm on, it's right here on the watermark. It's also up here, and it's also right here. So just to let you know. Let's see here. So what I'm doing now is I'm looking at the levels. These are my key levels where the price came down and it stopped, and went up and it stopped. These are all key levels. Magnitude is on. The more touches we have, the better. So this looks actually very nice as far as a support bounce. We don't know about entering yet. Let's not get too happy. See, here's another very strong level. Price came up and it stopped. Price came down and it stopped. Price came down and it stopped. And it's a good level. So one thing I want to do is I want to know what is the percentage. Is this 3% or 33%? It's actually 44%. So this is a good level. You don't want these levels really close together, 3%, 5%, because you're gonna have nothing but lines. In the bullish market, you want them 20 to 40% apart. Write this stuff down, guys. This stuff is gonna make you money. Write this stuff down. In the bullish market, you want your levels 20 to 40% apart. Right now, it's not the full bull run, but we're in a bullish market compared to the bear market. In the bear market, you want these levels 10 to 20% apart. The reason being is we can trade in between the ranges. That's the reason. All right. Let's see here. Let's do one more level. Here is, I believe, a nice level. The more touches we have, the better it is. I'm always looking to the left. Look at this. Candle body stop, or candle wick stop, candle wick stop, candle wick stop. Almost. And then candle wicks. Normally I prefer the bodies, but look, candle wick almost stopped, candle wick almost stopped. The body just barely passed it. It's a very strong level. So now I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame because I want to see more ups and downs. Wow, I'm really liking this. Really, really liking this. I wouldn't enter right now. It's at resistance, but this looks really nice. It's gone up about 16, 17%. I do expect all these coins, because they all came down, I expect them all to retrace. So what I would like to see is for it to retrace about halfway and then come up, and then we could enter. This is a very strong level that is trying to break. It's a very strong level. So we'll do this in this color. There's a 4-hour time frame. And you can see how strong this level was. So we have the candle body close here. We have a bunch of candle body closes underneath it. And we're having some problems crossing it. So what I would do on this one, and thank you, man, thank you for showing this one. Who did this one? Was this Jesse? I don't even know who did this one. I would have my alerts above these candle bodies and wicks. I know it's a little bit away from this area, but when we do enter, it's going to be safer. And we're gonna actually set the alert at 0.004140. This is where our alert is gonna be set. Now, what I am expecting is for the price to come down to at least here before going up. Now, I would like to see this, and I'm always looking to the left. So here's a couple things that I'm doing. One is I'm looking from here to here. What is about the halfway point? About here. Now, sometimes these coins retrace only 38%, which would be about here. But I think this one may come down to about 50% just because everybody's really happy that they got some profit. So I think it'll come down to here. But I do see, I see this box. And this is the reason why I have this so low, is because it comes down to these kind of bodies. This is what I think is going to come down to. So this is what I'm thinking, come down here, and this is our buy zone. So I would actually have my lower bid here. If you wanted to set a lower entry, it would be right here at 0.003639. Not to enter right now. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I see a retrace on Turbo till the 26. When is it 26? So way over here. But, oh no, 26. Can you get out of the way? The 26. So Jesse is our future fortune teller. So he's saying that it's going to be a retrace for 4 days. I'm going to say it's going to retrace in 12 hours. And we're going to get a bounce. And then in 3 days, we'll be up above 38.90. So let's put that on. Let's make it official. So in the next 12 to 24, now 18 hours, price might retrace to the lower entry. The price might be above 0.003890 around February 25. Now, notice my statements. Might, around, because I don't know. But Jesse says in 3 days. No, Jesse says in 4 days. Forgot what Jesse said. See here, 4 days. It's going to be retracing until the 26th. So let's see. Well, let's see. Let's see. Here's what I think. Let's see here. So I would wait for this, and then I would have a lower entry here. So just in case it comes down, it's this lower entry, and then now we're in the trade. And then what we'll do is this would be our entry. And then once it breaks out of this level, alert needs to hit first, because that's what we've been doing. Alert must go off. Then look for a 4-hour candle close. Look for it close above 0.003890. Looks good. I like it. So right now, I would not enter it. I expect it to come down. Now, granted, always the first time we do a coin, it is more intense. Then after that, the other ones are really fast. Angel says, people say that Jesus, take the wheel. I pattern Crypto trader ticks about on the 5-minute time frame. Okay. See here. So Angel is CryptoFace saying Jesus take the wheel right now? I don't even know. And Jesus take the wheel, that means are we dumping? Turbo. Gonna turbo through the big level gap if it does pump. So this is a low volume node right here. Possible. Jesse, still on my crate. You guys are funny. All right, so this is what I'm seeing on this. So now let's do a rapid fire on the next one. So let's go ahead and put this on our watch list. This is YouTube rapid fire. Oh, how am I doing my trades? Oh, same. They haven't even moved. What's going on? Peanuts, USDT, MEXC. Oof, no, I stay away from that one. Man, that one just took off. Good Lord, it took off. Missed it. Missed it. No, there was nothing showing that it was going to do anything. There was no break of structure. There was no higher blow, higher high, nothing. It just whoop, took off. And we missed it. No problem. No problem. There's nothing you can do on this one. Hopefully it retraces. Hopefully this is the high. I mean, it could go higher. But I would think that if it retraces at this point, 382 would be good. Come down here, 382, and then continue up. We do have a level here, but to me, this is too scammy. Because I mean, look, it's just down, 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 down. And it breaks this level, then boom. How much was this? This move, 40%. For what? Why? What happened? And then it took it all back. And then now, this looks to me almost like a group, like a Telegram group or a Discord group. It looks too much like that for me. See, Joe, when in doubt, zoom out, as Frankie always says. Zoom out to what? On Peanut? How is that going to help me? Like, how does this help me? A weekly? How does a daily help me? It doesn't. How does the 4-hour help me? Well, it gives me the levels that I need. Yeah, there's times where you have to zoom out and times where you can just see it. And this one, there's nothing more to see, in my opinion. But here, come down to at least a 382 to about 0.2082. If it does not hold this level at 1914, expect it to come down. And I don't know, man, I love Peanut. Peanut, made us a lot of money. God rest Peanut's soul. But I'd have to see more just ups and downs. Like this stuff, I don't like. Can you make money? Sure. Very high risk. But I'm sure right now, definitely now. You have, in my opinion, numbers I'm throwing out of the air, an 85% chance of it coming down. Angel says, is it a pattern CryptoFace talks about? It is a pattern CryptoFace talks about. And it looks like it's playing out on Pepe. Okay, turbo 15-minute. Oh, you want me to do turbo 15-minute again? Turbo, USDT. What am I supposed to see? Yes, rest in peace, Peanut. It's really sad what happened to Peanut and was a squirrel and a raccoon, I think it was. Very sad. That would not have gone under Trump's rule. I tell you that right now. As a matter of fact, man, I really hope that the people who are in power put the people who signed those papers, give them justice. Man, that would be so great. And if they did that, Peanut would go to the freaking moon and then some. Crazy. Yeah. I'm going to tweet out to Elon and say, hey, rest in peace, Peanut. And will those people ever be held accountable for the horrible actions they did? They're pets. Pets are like family. That's crazy. Let's see here. Okay, I need complete sentences, guys. CJ says, cup and handle. Oh, 50 minutes. Okay. Okay. But you know your cup and handle failed though, right? This is what we call an invalid pattern. So, I mean, this is probably as close as you're going to get to a valid cup and handle. So for a cup and handle, we have the cup. The handle is supposed to be 1/3 of the size of the cup. This one is fairly close, so I'm not going to beat them up too much about it. So this is a pretty nice pullback. We would have liked to have seen more, so it's an official handle, but it's okay though. And then it came up. Here is our level that it needs to break. I mean, you could do something like this, but it did break out of this, and now it returned back in. So because of that, it's invalid. See here. I tell you, they want those scammers. They want those scammers to be popular, and those scammers are very popular. Very popular. Yep. Make sure everybody's following me on X, because last season my channel was banned for whatever reason. And they never told me. I was actually finishing up my live stream, and then all of a sudden I got logged out. I was like, what happened? And they ended up removing me, and no warnings, no strikes, no nothing, just flat out took out my channel. And I emailed them, and months and months went by, nothing. Then finally, 8 months later, they sent me an email saying, oh, after review, we didn't find nothing wrong with your channel. Here you go. No apology, no explanation, no nothing. And I was literally begging them, what did I do so that I don't do it again? Oh, well, read the rules. I did read the rules. I did not disobey anything. Like, what exactly did I do? Well, read the rules. And 8 months later, they gave me back my channel. And then, of course, I ended up deleting it. Anyway, let's see here. Okay. I saw a few calls on Peanut the other day when I wish I took it. Yeah. But there's no reason to call out Peanut, though. I mean, there was nothing on there. I mean, let's even look at a lower time frame. Peanut USDT, MXC, 15 minutes. I mean, yeah, 15 minute break of this. It's risky though. I mean, sure. And did well. Congrats to everybody who got into Peanut. All right, so the next one is ARC. ARC USDT. MXC. Oh. Sorry, did I say that out loud? So ARC, still in this range. Let's go 4 hour. That's what we did. So we're in between this. High risk. If you wanted to, I mean, it's looking stronger though. Stronger than it did the other day when we were looking at it. Lots of sell pressure. So here's a couple of thought process ideas. This could be your buy zone. I'm not saying, I'm not going to even put a lower entry. This is high risk, because what could happen, it could come down into this, and then bloop, go down. Maybe. So I would do a really tight stop loss, maybe here underneath this stop loss. If I did enter, in order to go long, I would need it to break this level. Coordinates, copy, doing, let's go bytes, this. You'd have to break that level, and then 4 hour. Oh, it has to be oh man, it has to be more than 4 hour. 8 hour, 12 hour, daily. We'll try it. 4 hour candle close needs to close above this. 4 out. That's it. Hey, we got almost 2,000 subs. Very nice. Very, very nice. Man, I didn't put all my hair in I don't know what you call it in English. It's a chongo. It's not a braid, but I didn't put all my hair, so all my hair is flying around. Like, oh, it bothers me. Anyway, let's see here. So we did that one, ARC. We still gotta wait on this one. It's looking stronger, which is good than it did the last time we saw it. But I would still wait on this. Let's see here. Metis. SDT. XC. Okay. So this one had a really nice dump. Really nice range. Wow. I don't know about this coin though. I don't know the market cap on this coin, but it was in a really nice range. This is literally not on my radar. I don't think it's ever been on my radar. I mean, I've done it before. But this one looks nice. Broke out of this accumulation. It was in accumulation for approximately 13 days. Broke out. Nice retest coming up. We do not want it crossing below this level. If it crosses below 24.98, we have a very strong chance that it might do this and then go back in this range. What we do want is we want to break at this level. Right now it's right in the middle. So it's kind of, what's going to happen? Is it going to go up or go down? Yeah, so definitely guys, make sure to follow me on X, because YouTube likes to take away good content and keep the scammers. Heads up. Or so what I've experienced. Let's see here. So this is, for this one, I would wait. I would set an alert up here. We'll actually do it too. So set alerts. 2840. Set the alert. See, got it in H bar. Oh yeah, I still haven't done a leverage trade. H bar. So we did that one. Let's go to AVAX next. AVAX USDT. What was that? I was looking at AVAX. I don't remember why. So right now it's underneath our zone. It's almost ready. Oh, it's in our zone. It's almost ready. See how it stops at these candle body closes? Jesse, you're the best. Thank you, man. Let's see here. I think it'll come down, but this looks really strong. I think it's going to do this. Come down, barely. Come up, come down, come up. Moon mission. Moon mission, yeah. AVAX looks charged. It looks ready to go. This bad boy looks, man. This one is definitely getting alert. Definitely. Send alert. And this is at 2741 for the alert. We want to see a 4-hour candle close above 2670. This is what we want. We want to see a 4-hour candle close above 2670. 4 hour. The alert must go off. The alert must always go off first before we look for the candle close. But that one looks, man. Who gave us that one? That one's Offset says, I see why you like AVAX now. That one looks primed and ready. Let's see. Hey, we got 100 here in the house. What's up? Missed you last night. No story time. Yeah, man. I was actually somewhere, and that somewhere was called Snoozeville. But I didn't want to say Snoozeville when I let CCM know, because, well, I was planning on grading on the show, but just in case if I did go like all those hours catching up, then it would have been like, Joe, you're awake. But yeah, I visited Snoozeville, and man, was it great. Oh man, it was so great. Feel fresh, feel nice and refreshed. Let's go, let's do an all-nighter. Can you look at ETH? Yes, definitely. Let's see, so that's gonna be after H bar, ETH. Okay, and thank you, Robin, for being here. Appreciate you. Okay, let's see. Definitely, guys, smash the like. It does help support the channel. You guys are the best. Oh yeah, I got some rest, man. It felt so good too. And then I was gonna show. It was sort of the beginning of the show. I was gonna. I think you were like maybe an hour and a half in, and I was gonna log in. It's like, let me just close my eyes a little bit. Let me see, and man. 2.5 hours later, or 2 hours later, woke up like, oh, yeah. See, Joe, when you hit 200 subs, wear your hair out for the live stream. Nope. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Jay Violet, I literally have tears in my eyes. That is very funny. Can you imagine that? 5,000 subs, me with my perm. That's funny. Wow. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. No one's really ever seen me with my hair down. Like even when I was married, it was very rare that I didn't have it in my hair ties. Very rare. Like straight out of the shower, maybe a few times I wouldn't have it. Yeah. See here. Yeah, guys, let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Let's do H bar. Man, that one. Can't even see so many cheers. H bar, let's go. H bar. Okay, H bar doesn't look too strong right now. We have So we did have our alert go off. We would have entered the trade and we would have been in a loss. Why did I have it so low? Were we doing a futures or something? Let's delete all this. 23 drawings, get out of here. Let's go magnet tool. Let's go to this. And here is the main level that we need to break. This is our key level. This is our key level that we don't want it to break. Right now, we're right in the mid-range. Right underneath resistance. Jesse. Oh my gosh. Bye. Jay Violet, you guys crack me up. You guys crack me up. Oh man. That's funny. That's funny. See, H bar doesn't look strong. It looks very weak. We had this. Trying to focus. I'm trying to focus. We had this high, then a lower high, then a lower high, then a lower high. We haven't broken a high yet. And even when we do break this high, we're really close to this high. And so this one wouldn't count. This one wouldn't count. We'd have to wait for this one. So for this one, we would need to set our alerts right here. And yes, I get it. You know, we are, what is it, 30% away? 20%? We're 20% away, but we're reducing our risk. Could you enter right now? You could. But again, you have this resistance, this resistance, this resistance. You have 3 levels you have to go to. It's too risky. I set an alert here. 4-hour candle needs to close above 24.55.1. Alert is at 0.25419. Julian. Julian says, can you look at BRT for some local targets? Yeah. BRT. Oh, man, we're already 2 hours. All right. Love seeing you laugh, Joe. So this is gonna be the last one. If y'all want to continue the show, of course, strongly recommend contributing to the channel via super chat or this very funny tip jar thing that I have. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Copy. And if not, I mean, that's fine. We'll have another show tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if there are any tips or super chats, it'll, keep the show going, because we're literally 45 minutes over the show. So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's do, so we did H bar. Let's do some ETH. Now, ETH, do I have ETH? Yeah. So this is a benefit of being in the live streams, because I accidentally, wink, wink, I'm showing you a VIP chart. This is what I do. I do VIP charts, of course. I put information on there. I do make videos about the VIP charts. I give my thought process about it. And of course, I put in text, the thought process. So what's the thought process here? The thought process is, watch out. We had a bunch of fake outs. Fake out here, 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 and here. Now this was due to, I'm thinking, because of the dump that we had, and especially with Ethereum being affected, we had this really nice pump. Now because of this, I went ahead and entered Ethereum, I think somewhere down here. And right now we are 85% gains right now. 85% gains. Leverage trade. Now this was higher risk because it could have easily rolled over, and it was just a risk I was willing to take. But for the group, because I want the group to be safe, it's different when you're providing charts that others might take, because it's their money. So I want to be as safe as possible. So here, I'm thinking we'll have a retracement. And if we do have a retracement, hopefully to the 0.5, we'll be entering this more than likely on a 15-minute time frame, maybe 1 hour time frame, just depending on what information is provided for us. These will be our targets. This will be our stop loss. very tight stop loss, and this will be a leverage trade. Again, this is something that I do for my VIP group. It's never buy the breakout, buy the retest. Anybody can do that. What takes true skill is telling you exactly when to enter. Enter now. That's how my posts are. Enter now. Add when the 15-minute candle breaks above this level. Hey, we got a super chat. We just got extended. So just to let you know, extended by 10 minutes, plus 10 minutes. So just to let you know, that's what I do is I try my absolute best to reduce your risk, and especially in the VIP group, to reduce your risk, increase your profits, and reduce the amount of time you're in a trade. And again, this will be leverage trade. But here you go. So I do this from time to time. So this is a huge benefit of being in the live streams, because I accidentally show you some VIP stuff. All right. Oh, let's see here. Peace, Joe. Have a good night. You're a good guy. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Greatly. We got Duality Crypto in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you, man, for being here. All right. So let us see. CJ says, it's my fault. I've been shilling all my ETH at 2,800 and the buying back at 2,650 over and over. Yeah, it's funny. So we did ETH, and now let's do a BRT. So let's do BRT USDT. I'm guessing it's this one on Gate.io. I can already tell you it's a low market cap coin. How do I know that? Because nobody else has posted it or trading it, exchanges rather. And let's see how it looks. Kind of scared. Ooh, ouch. That's on a 4-hour too. Daily. Ouch. Let's go 3 days. Ouch. It's going to weekly. Keeps on hurting. If you're trying to get 100x out of this coin, I'll tell you right now, it's not going to happen. Unless you find somebody who doesn't know how to trade. What I do here on my channel is I give you the truth. I don't sugarcoat anything. Can you make a lot of money with this? Definitely, 100%. You just need to find a bigger sucker. Period. You need to find a bigger sucker. What's the market cap on this? Like 36 million, 15 million. See, Joe Kelly L requested GRT in the super chat. Oh, was it super chat? Oh, it didn't. Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you. I saw there was a super chat. I thought it was just, I didn't see. There we go. Can you look at GRT? Yes. Before you go. Yeah, definitely. GRT. GRT or BRT? Did someone do a BRT? Did somebody do a BRT? Did I miss? Oh, not BRT, BTC. Oh, we did Bitcoin already. Okay, so let's go to GRT. Sorry about that. GRT, USDT. Let's look at Mexi. Yeah, Bitcoin is the first one that we do. Yes, and thank you, Kelly, very much. Appreciate you greatly. All right, so we are looking at GRT. And thank you, Jesse, for that. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you looking out. See, Julian says, not BRT, dummy. BTC. Oh, yeah, we did that one in the beginning. The graph. We might look at it again. More than likely we will. So GRT. Let's see here. Let's go and delete all our stuff. Get out of here. 17 drawings. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the weekly. And the reason I'm going to the weekly is just so I can get easier. There's so much ups and downs, too many pivots. So right now it looks like possible. Nope, I don't want that one. This one cuts through too many. I don't want them to cut. So this one's much better. See how this doesn't cut through these other ones? So this is what I want for my level. Let's go here. And let's do another level more than likely here. Price stopped, came down. Let's go to the daily time frame so we can see more price action. Beautiful. Okay. And let's do one more right here. The reason we're not picking this one, because this is really close. So we just go a little bit higher. Now, what is the price range between here and here? Is it 12% or is it 55%? Well, let's check it out. From here to here, 40%. Nice range. And that would mean that this is around 20%. I like it. So now, since we're on the daily, I can actually lower this to here. Now, the reason I lowered it is because on the weekly, the higher the time frame, you're going to have candle body closes. The lower the time frame, and we just went one lower, it's going to show candle wicks and candle bodies. Now we're going to go to a lower time frame, the 4 hour. And well, Joe, can't you just do this on the 4 hour? You can, but I'm just showing you the process. So perfect stop. And right now it's above it. Good. So we had the dump. Everybody had this. Came up, came down underneath the level, came up. Nice. Bringing above it. Higher low. Good. It came up. Right now, this is a beautiful zone. Good Lord, this zone is really nice. So the zone is from here to here. Look at this zone. Can I extend it a little bit more? I can, but it really doesn't help us. So let's do this. Look at that zone. That's a nice tight zone right there. So we have that zone, and then we have this other zone that's down here. Let's go from here. Now, what if I move this? I like the zones to be pretty tight. I guess I'll do it here. So we have a bunch of candle body closes, and this went under the zone, but that's fine. So this is just showing you the different zones that we have. We have our range high, we have our range low, and then we have our mid range. So this is what we're showing. Okay. Now, how does this help us? Well, right now, what we need to do is we need to break above this line. 0.1467. We want to break above that level. I think we will too. Let's go to a 1 hour. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for all the ups and downs. See here. I need GRT to start pumping. Yes. Really nice support right here. So price came up. And of course we had the dump. Coming up. It's not pulling back. I want to see it pull back. I want to see this up, down, and then break the level. That's what I want to see. I want to see up, down to here, break the level. Up, down, like this is perfect. Like this pullback to right here is perfect. And then break the level. So I'm actually looking for this. Change the color. This is what I'm looking for. Now, the issue is it going to break out this time? I mean, it tried before here, 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 here. All we can do is try. And it's because right here, it had the opportunity to come down. Because look at all this support. And it broke it, got rejected. Perfect opportunity to get rejected again. Come down, take all this liquidity that's being built up. Perfect opportunity. And it didn't. It came up, showing strength. And then, of course, the whole market did this. Came down. This looks strong. I don't think it's going to come down here. Now, what's the price range difference between where it's at now and where I think it's going to go? That's the question. So right now it's here. Ooh, nothing. 1%. Get out of here, man. Shoot. I think it's going to go down here. 1%. What's that? Man, I just wasted all your time. So what you could do, I don't think it's going to come down here. Buy zone. Entry. Buy zone about here. Entry about here. So I'm looking at this. Let's see here. Lower entry. And I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say enter now. Not financial advice, but this is what I would tell myself. I'm going to do enter now. And I still haven't fixed this, but this is going to be February 22nd. Time is 7 p.m. 7 p.m. So this is an enter now. Let's do a 4 hour. The 1 hour does look better though. Just because it has more of all this. So I'll do an enter now. Lower entry down here. So who is still here, guys? Who is still here? Let me know in the chat. You're still here. If you're lurking, only if you're lurking, put a 7 in the chat. If you're not lurking and you want to let me know you're here, say here or put a different number. But if you're lurking and you don't want anybody to know that you're here, put a 7. That way we know not to know you're here. So this will be the lower entry, which is really nothing. Like 6% lower. This one looks good. Looks strong. And then what I would also do, I will set an alert up here because what we want to see is we want to see that it did break out. And then what we could do is we could add, let's see here. So we'll do this right here. And we'll say, do we have an add to entry? Let's go here. Add to entry after alert has gone off. Let's do a 4-hour candle. 4-hour candle must close above 0.1467. I like it. So this is your GRT setup. Right now we're looking at the 1 hour time frame. We have two zones that we're looking at. We have our top zone and our bottom zone, right around the middle level, the mid area. We did have a price, come down pretty drastically, like all the coins did, come up, and right now it's currently retracing. The retrace from the current moment to the area where I think it's going to bounce is about 1%. So because of that, my suggestion, again, none of this is financial advice, is to enter right now, knowing that we could potentially pull back maybe 6% max, and then come into this bounce and get the rest of this liquidity before we start coming up again. Now, if we do not come down here and we do bounce here, well, then your alert has to go off first at 0.1503. Then the 4 hour, even though we're on the 1 hour time frame, the 4 hour candle must close above 0.1467. And I do believe that GRT is looking primed and ready. Only time will tell. Make sure to tune in every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also go live several times throughout the week at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure the notification bell is on. It's not scheduled, but the notification bell will help you out. All right. Thank you. So that was for my commercial. Let's see here. See anything else in the chat? Let's see here. See here. 5 hours, 30 minutes last week. Yeah, ouch. Let's see. Max, we're pretty much finished, my man. We can do this tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to do a donation, we can continue the show. If not, that's okay. We can just continue it tomorrow, but just kind of let y'all know that, because we actually went an hour over our time already. So let's see here. So Max, let me know if you want to wait for tomorrow or if you want to do the super chat. That would help support the channel. Okay, put on the list. Angel says he's here. Good. Just a sub says it's here. Very nice. We don't have any lurkers. No lurkers sing. Very good. Okay, so while we're waiting for, I believe it was Max. While we're waiting for Max, let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin one last time. So Bitcoin is starting to roll over, which this is our plan. We would like to see it roll over and potentially come down here to around 95.7 before going up. Right now, let's see here. Nothing really changed. So I'm going to show so this is a $10 challenge I had for leverage using very high leverage, 87x leverage. And the 87x leverage, it's only $10. This account is only $10. It's basically just to see if we can get it up to, let's say, 100. We got it to $25 and back to 10, then $35 and $25 then 40, then 10. I forget the actual sequence of it, but we hit 10 multiple times. I think 3 times. And now we're up again, but just barely. But all those were very high leverage. So we would win some and we'd lose some. And it would just go down just a tad, and we're losing $1. Now you may think $1's not a lot, but when you only have a $35 account, $1 is a lot. Now, yesterday, as I was trying to trade BNB with high leverage, and I was winning some, I was losing some, and I was closing out the trades, minus 35 cents, minus 50 cents, minus $1, plus $3, minus $2. And it's just too much fluctuation. So yesterday I was like, you know what? Let me just trade normal, 18x leverage. And that's a little higher than normal. Normal I like 5x, 7x. But I said, just to kind of keep the flow going, we're going to still have it a little bit higher leverage. So I do have it at 18x leverage on Ethereum. We're up. I don't think it's changed. I don't think it's updating. There's no way that can be right. That was what it was last time. 18x leverage on Ethereum. We're up. I don't think it's changed. I don't think it's updating. There's no way that can be right. That was what it was last time. 18x leverage on Ethereum. We're up. I don't think it's changed. I don't think it's updating. There's no way that can be right. That was what it was last time. 18x leverage on Ethereum. We're up. I don't think it's changed. I don't think it's updating. There's no way that can be right. That was what it was last time. 18x leverage on Ethereum. We're up. I don't think it's changed. I don't think it's updating. There's no way that can be right. That was what it was last time. 18x leverage on Ethereum. We're up. I don't think it's changed. I don't think it's updating. There's no way that can be right. That was what it was last time. 18x leverage on Ethereum. We're up. I don't think it's changed. I don't think it's updating. There's no way that can be right. That was what it was last time. 18x leverage on Ethereum. We're up. I don't think it's changed. I don't think it's updating. There's no way that can be right. That I don't see the prices moving because that's what it's been the whole show. Network abnormal. Let me refresh the page and watch. It's all going to be negatives. Please no, because oh man, access denied. I got to do my. I think it logged me out. I have to do my VPN. All right. So yeah, there's no way that could be right. That's been the whole show. Let's see here. Going down the list. See, I don't know how you do 86x leverage. 20x is plenty crazy, yeah. And like 87x, like it takes true skill. Like you have to be on it. And like I said, I've taken it from $10 max to 50, and then down to 35 before. But what I do is like I slide it over and I trade with way too much, with way too high leverage, with coins that move way too fast. So, and I've done that like 3 times already, where I'm doing good, and there's like, man, let me crank it up. Let me go to a coin that this move is like 20% versus Bitcoin. This move is like 0.5%. So this can kill me. And I mean, it's done it multiple times, but there's some times where I've gotten pretty lucky. It's like, all right, let's go. But yeah. And see, I don't think Max is around. We're waiting for Max to answer. But yeah, so Max, we can do that next time around. Unless you want to do a super chat. If not, then that's fine. We'll do it tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if I'm gonna go live tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Make sure your magnet tool is on. Make sure your notification is on. I do thank you guys very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. We will see you on the next show. And until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys. No commercial today. I got to braid and perm my hair. See ya. You guys are nuts. Take care, guys.